Well, good morning, YouTubers. Excuse me. It's 8:50 in the morning Eastern Time here, and this is Wednesday, November 27th, and 2013. And Paul's off today, and obviously I'm off today as well. But I'm attaching this little segment onto three clips that I shot yesterday after my second video was put up there on YouTube. And as you might have gathered, from the tone of the second video, it was just sort of before I did the second video was when things started to get kind of drunk out. And it's been a long time since I've been that high school, to use Dan Jenkins's great phrase from the Semi-Tough books. You know, usually slow and steady does the trick, but that just wasn't the case on Tuesday. So in the first clip, you'll see the culprit that is sort of occupying my business during the last 5 minutes of the so-called video. It's really more of just a soundtrack to cleanup efforts, because as you might expect, that glass got knocked over when some low-life phone solicitor tried to call me in the midst of my creative efforts. Fortunately, I was spared the indignity of having killed my own machine. You know, it hit the edge. A little bit got on the keyboard, but I mean this computer was instantaneously turned up on its side and elevated out of the puddle, and you know, we were wiping furiously. I was wiping furiously. It seems that I turned my video camera I just laid it down on its lens. It may have tilted over to the side or something, but it got all the sound, didn't it? So well, you know, life's both sometimes embarrassing and sometimes not. In the interest of honesty, I'm gonna show you this. So make of it what you will. So I'll now show these last three clips. So, the last 5 minutes are, well, certainly the first couple of minutes of the last 5 minutes are worth listening to. Now, I warn people that there's going to be a fair amount of swearing in that little segment. But, you know, nothing that people haven't heard in daily life. It's not that bad. All righty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye until the next three clips.
This time. No, they didn't. Nobody left any tips for anybody. They usually never leave a tip. It's seldom, if ever, if any housekeeper gets a tip. And then it's like, you know, $1. $1, that would possibly be the max that a housekeeper would get from one of these people. I don't care how much they trash the room, they might leave $1. Or just some loose change, where they're taking change out of their pocket and throw it on the counter.
Here we go.
40-some years.
Oh, ex-wife moment.
Well, due to the vagaries of the internet, whether it's my limb or her limb, it's always mine. Well, we do that pretty much every day, as we have done pretty much for, last 40-some years. And, well, due to the vagaries of the internet, whether it's my limb or her limb, it's always mine. It's always mine. Because I'm an asshole. It's my fault. It's always my fault. Well, who knows? I mean, there's a fault somewhere, so let's figure it out. But it's so much easier to say it's my fault, because I'm an asshole. That's okay. I've been called a murderer. It's, that's just the way things go. So, we had a problem here. Well, as I had said earlier, I guess in my earlier video, we were out between 10:22 and 11:10 on the internet. All right, and then at 15:22, meaning 3:22 Eastern time, the internet went out. Boom, right in the middle. Boom. While I was FaceTiming. Apple really does need to find a more salubrious, pleasant name than FaceTime. That really does sound like some sort of pederasty, back alley, exposing yourself in a raincoat type phrase. FaceTime. I want to FaceTime with you, son. Come on, figure out something else. Skype at least is neutral. It doesn't work, but it's neutral. Find something pleasant. I don't know. Don't say fairyland. That would be I mean, just say, meteor. That would be
Oh, I like meteor. I like meteor.
Time.
I still like
There
meteor.
you go, meteor time. You can have that one for free, Apple. Maybe you could send me.
Well, maybe you can send me another check on that
Meteor.
one, in addition to what I just said. I like
Time
meteor.
rather than FaceTime.
Paul, what do you think about
Put that in your
meteor?
next version.
What do you think about meteor
I know you're gonna
FaceTime?
find it.
Oh, I'm
you
still
troll all
waiting to
this
see
stuff.
the comments.
Because you're
See,
relentless.
he's
and
indifferent to
use
the
your
whole
power.
thing.
You can
So
use
there
it
you
for
go.
good, or you can use it for evil.
That
Now,
that lowers my
Google
bargaining
says you're not
power,
gonna
but
do
nonetheless.
anything, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think they're flirting on the lines here. Meanwhile, since I'm using their services, let's carry on. So, I had adjusted my sound down so that it's at my end.
Down to 12.5%.
Experiment. It's hard to do a real
Oh,
ferreting
Lord,
out of the truth
no.
because you're changing all the
shit.
variables.
Oh, shit.
You have to change one variable at a time.
Oh.
Experiment. Well,
Oh, give me a rag immediately.
This other individual, in terms of trying to.
Oh, no, get me a rag, No, give me a rag, give me a fucking towel.
Then you have to listen to the same screeching and carrying on.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch.
thing. Yeah, it's sad. It's just sad. It's just sad.
It's this.
Well, okay. So finally, after that 8 minute,
Shit the bed. Shit the bed.
it was an 8 minute outage, and of course, her getting me back on FaceTime. Let's call it Meteor.
Would you hold that off?
Getting us back on
Thank you.
Meteor. I like that. Getting us back on Meteor. So we went back on Meteor, and wow, yeah, it just it turns out I was just an asshole again. I'm going to spare y'all a little over 3 minutes of basically no video and sound that you can well hear in the previous YouTube video. I'm trying to learn how to edit today, actually, a little bit. You're so arrogant. No. That has nothing to do with arrogant. I'm arrogant. I'm an arrogant so. I say that repeatedly. I know that. I deal with that on a daily basis when I pray.